Yo, 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 it's your man MAS. It's the holiday season over here. We'll be talking dandadan, alright? And just a mix of anime topics, alright? So basically, not just with dandadan, but quantity versus quality. What is happening right now in the anime space, alright? So, let's just jump right into it. I believe anime right now, this is like the exemplified example is dandadan. Anime right now is quantity over quality. All right, so where's the context of this? All right, so anime back in the days, a lot of my videos are going to be geared towards, I would say, like, I won't say older anime heads, but people who have been watching anime for quite a long time. All right, not like these new school anime watchers where like a new anime comes out pretty much like every other day, which Crunchyroll advertises. It's pretty much the epitome of the example. Anime nowadays is quantity. They're pumping out anime like it is nothing. They're pumping out anime like Tic Tacs. It's an anime every single day, every single hour, every single minute, right? And the issue is these animes are 12 episodes. That's it. That's all anybody's getting. Back in the day, back in my day, when an anime comes out, they not only receive 24 episodes, right? Not every anime received 24 episodes. 12 episodes were the standard, but like I feel like a good dose of anime that was coming out received 24 episodes. Some of the really good ones, or I guess like the really high budget ones, had 2 seasons already in the chamber. All right, this is my form of being good, in the chamber, right? But things are watered down. All right, it's probably a mix of things. I feel like people in the comments probably know a lot more than I am, or that I know in regards to like how the production of these animes work. It just seems very evident to me that like the people who are putting money behind these shows don't have a lot of faith in these shows, right? It's kind of like they want to put a teaser out. Let's just put 12 episodes here, 12 episodes there, see if it does well. If it does well, then we'll pitch for a season 2. And then the season 2 is pretty much a bullshit way of having a season 1 with 24 episodes, right? So there's a lot more quantity nowadays, right? But I feel like a lot of people aren't putting their money where their mouth is, that being dandadan, right? So the way it's working is like, they don't know if an anime is gonna do well, all right? Dandadan is doing very, very well. I think dandadan deserved 24 episodes from the jump. Should have gotten 24 episodes from the jump, right? I don't know why every new anime that I'm seeing that is of really good quality is just getting 12 episodes. It's like these people don't have faith in these shows that like, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna do well, so just give it the 12 episode treatment. Like it's bullshit in my opinion, right? And I wish it was a little bit more like back in the day where it's like, yeah, you might not have faith, but if you feel like it's a good show, like invest, right? I promise you, the way dandadan is going, even shows like Farin, it's so good that they're probably gonna get like licensed for even more episodes. I think that kind of happened with could be wrong. I think Spy X Family. I'm not sure if Spy X Family started out with 12 episodes or they received the royal treatment and had 24 episodes from the jump. But I do know the season after that with Spy X Family, like they bought in to like a whole bunch of episodes. I know season 2 of Spy X Family wasn't just like 12 episodes, or like 12 side. Like they had like an extra series, kind of like what I won't say Attack on Titan, but I forgot what show it was. Where like it was so good, even if the content didn't quite catch up. They had like a side story. I think that was the case with Konosuba probably, but different anime where I was like, yo, if they really believe in the anime, or I won't say believe, but let's say they really like the anime, they threw in like a side story in terms of like maybe like a 3 episode storytelling kind of thing, right? Because they like the anime so much, or people fuck with the anime so much, they're like, yeah, like we gotta pump it out more. So here's the thing. So I do know there are different scenarios where it's like, the most common one, let's say they captured everything else in the book, because a lot of these animes come from the book. We don't read over here, but we are self-aware that the shit is coming from the books, all right? And you've seen this with shows like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, where like they captured all the contents in the book, Fullmetal Alchemist, and people want more, we want more, right? Like I don't feel like waiting, and you know, maybe they're putting pressure on the artist, like, yo, well, come on, give us more chapters. Like, yo, you hear them calling? You hear they want more. You hear them calling? And the artist is like, no, 1,000% to the artist, even my artist, like, they're like, yo, I can't move any fast. If you want quality, you know, I need more time. And that's when they was like, you know what? Just give us a BS story. Give us a side story. Give us a filler. I feel like the minute you heard me say that word filler, right, the trigger is like, and that's what happened. So that could be a scenario where it's not a lot of episodes because, you know, the book just doesn't have enough content. So they just kind of throw hella fillers to kind of satisfy the monster being us. All right, like, yo, we want more. So like, like, throw the meat to the dogs. All right, you got something. All right, so chill out. So there's that scenario, and then there's the other scenario, which I believe is happening, which is the content is there. All right, the book is several chapters ahead, so you can't give me that BS where it's like, oh no, like they just don't believe in it, you know? Oh, or maybe the better investment is they've been burnt in the past with other shows that they invested 24 episodes in that didn't do well. I think Noragami, I thought that was a really good show, but maybe because it didn't do well, it's like, man, like I ain't doing that no further, like in terms of where the investors are putting their money in. So it's like, yo, 12 episodes. And if it does well, maybe we'll give it a 24, you know? But like, I'm like, yo, just give it 24 from the jump. Why are you making us wait? Like, if you feel like the show is gonna do good, just put your money in it. Like, have faith that the show is gonna do well, right? But I feel like that's kind of like a cop-out way to say, yeah, we don't know if it's going to do well, so we're not going to put all of our money and faith in it, right? So, and the issue is, this is almost like every new anime that's coming out. Like, it's damn near frustrating. Like, I'm like, bro, just give me a 24 episode anime so that I could binge properly. I want to be able to binge properly. I don't want to binge 12 episodes and then I gotta wait several months for 12 more episodes. Like, do you guys, all my binges, you understand the frustration in that? It's like you watch something, and I get it. Most anime, I feel like it's crap. So 12 episodes, like, yo, I learned nothing from this. I've gained no inspiration. Wasting my time, right? But some of these animes that are 12 episodes are really fucking good. And it's like, yo, you're gonna make me wait several months. Alicia Hides Her Feelings in Russian was a damn good show. 12 episodes. So what, you told me I gotta wait like 5 or 6 months for like a season 2? Like, what? Like, yo, just give me the 24 episodes from the jump, man. Just give it from the jump. Like, have faith that you've read the manga, or you know somebody on your team that read the manga. They loved it so much that you guys are even going the route of getting an anime. And like, yo, I think it deserves 24 episodes. I think it will capture the audience's attention. But they're not doing that, right? And it's not an issue of the book is far behind and we caught up to all the content, right? I think that's what happened with Zom, right? Like, Zom was the only situation. I definitely have a previous video, like Zom is, you know, grand opening, grand closing. Like, they had 9 episodes, and that was weird to me. I'm like, they must not really have faith in this show. But it turns out there was just issues with the studio and production, and, you know, they were meant to have 12 episodes. So I feel like Zom just fell off a cliff. But I mean, I think people still like the show. I can't stand the show, but like, that was another kind of, you know, like light bulb where it's like, all right, like, these studios are having issues. It's not just as simple as like pumping out these episodes. It's either, you know, the production and the money is there, or it's not there, or, you know, we can give you guys 9 episodes right now, and maybe we'll give you guys the other 3 several months down the line. I just feel like the whole several months down the line angle, especially for these really good animes, is like BS. But I think what the dilemma is that they don't know that it's going to be good, or they don't fully have faith that it's going to be good. So it's kind of hit or miss. But who kind of like is at the tail end of like, who has to suffer for this? It's us, the viewers, the consumers. We have to suffer for this because now we have to wait several months to find out, you know, is Alicia going to win the election? I gotta wait till next April to find that out. like, bro, like, why can't I have some closure in season 1? That just means adding more episodes. I can get the closure that I want. all right? And I don't think that's like, even if that is a strategy, I don't think that's the ideal strategy of like giving hella viewers FOMO for until like several months. Cause like sometimes it's like, all right, like not every anime is like makes a super good impression. So there are some really good animes that are good, but if there's not enough content, if there's not enough episodes, it's just gonna fall on the wayside. Like, my opinion, I could be wrong. I feel like Hell of Paradise is one of those. It's a really good show. It's a really good anime. To me, during that year that it came out, I feel like it was anime of the year to me personally. All right. Out of all the anime I've seen, is the one that stood out the most. But I feel like because it was only like 12 episodes, it's not gonna get, I feel like, the flowers of recognitions it should get, and it's probably gonna fall to the wayside compared to if it had 24 episodes. There would be more rewatchability, right? More time for people to kind of soak it in, maybe more of a closure. And it's like, yo, yeah, this deserves to be put in the conversation. I just feel like 12 episodes is not enough for a conversation of like anime of the year, or even to have people digest the content. It's just not enough. But the issue is we're just getting so much quantity of like garbage. Anime throwing us but I'm like, just give me quantity, less garbage, more quality. Give me 24 episodes. That is what I'm asking. I feel like that's what we're asking. All right. I went on a whole tangent, but dandadan is pretty much an example of that. It's such a good anime for what I've seen. Haven't finished it, about to finish, but I'm like, I feel like it's getting the 12 episode treatment. And if it's not 12 episodes, that's great. But I feel like it is getting the 12 episode treatment. And I'm just like, I gotta say something. All right. So, quality over quantity, is that going to happen anytime soon? Probably not. But I mean, that's my 2 cents on that. But more specific dandadan videos to come. Right. I'm just going over general anime topics in relations to dandadan. Dandadan is pretty much like the catalyst for these things, but more specific dandadan videos to come. Yeah, my name is MAS, My Annoying Senpai. I'm out.